Federal prosecutors say an Omaha City councilman compared himself to Al Capone, and they believe a former OPD officer traded drugs for sex. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rob McCartney.
I'm Julie Cornell. All four of these men pleaded not guilty today. They're still in the Saunders County Jail. Johnny Palermo will stay in custody until trial. The judge says she does not trust him, so she ordered him held without bond. We should note he is not related to Councilman Vinny Palermo.
A grand jury indicted all four of them in a fraud case linked to the youth sports group PACE and the former Latino Peace Officers Association. We have live team coverage tonight, starting with the case against the councilman. KATV News Watch 7's Abby Peterson is live at City Hall. Abby.
Rob and Julie, there were no cameras allowed in that federal courtroom today, but we were there this afternoon. And when it comes to Councilman or Vice President of City Council Vinny Palermo, the FBI laid out its case alleging abuse of power and also domestic abuse.
A terabyte. That's how much evidence prosecutors say they have against Vinny Palermo and 3 other men. The councilman faces 9 felony charges, including wire fraud, bank fraud, and abusing public trust.
There was a lot of trial evidence put on in that hearing, and Mr. Palermo is chomping at the bit to refute some of that.
Palermo's attorney, Randy Paragas, says a hearing like that typically takes 10 minutes, but his lasted more than an hour. Prosecutors allege the councilman referred to himself as the Al Capone of South Omaha during a jail call. And they read a quote from Palermo's Facebook cover photo. It reads, "Everybody's a gangster until a gangster walks in the room." A quote by John Gotti, a mob boss. Prosecutors also laid out a fight Vinny and Johnny Palermo were involved in during a trip to San Diego. That trip was allegedly financed by money donated to the Latino Peace Officers Association. They say Vinny's knuckles were hurt and he allegedly threw someone. Prosecutors also talked about domestic abuse allegations, including an incident involving his wife in a hotel room. They say there are other women coming forward with allegations, including a woman who says she was struck while holding her child.
Those allegations were brought up today. It's the first we've heard of them, and I haven't had a chance to confer with my client about them.
Paragas says there's a lot of info to go through. That's why the 3 defense attorneys asked for more time.
Because of the voluminous amount of evidence that was presented, which I've already told you was irregular at a detention hearing, it takes some time to digest that and provide a proper defense to that.
Paragas says he's concerned the judge's lack of trust in Johnny Palermo will affect Vinny's chances for pretrial release.
Given the judge's comments in Johnny Palermo's case, I don't know. I think that my client does. I think that Vinny Palermo does because of the grounds that the judge used to detain Johnny Palermo. A lot of those grounds had nothing to do with Vinny Palermo.
Palermo will be back in court on Wednesday morning, so his defense attorney can cross-examine the FBI agent who testified today. Reporting live, Abby Peterson, KETV News Watch 7.